The settlement of Makoko sat quietly on the edge of Lagos Lagoon, its wooden houses balancing on crooked stilts, its narrow canals alive with the sound of paddles hitting the water. To outsiders, it was a place of poverty, a forgotten corner of the city. But to those who lived there, Makoko was home, a fragile world where life and water were one. For generations, fishermen cast their nets at dawn and returned with baskets full of tilapia and catfish. Mothers smoked fish on open fires, and children played barefoot on the planks. The lagoon had always provided. But now, something had changed. The waters had grown dark, thick with oil and plastic. The fish were disappearing. Children coughed from the stench of smoke and waste. Every day, trucks from the city rumbled to the shore, dumping garbage into the water as if it were no more than a bottomless pit. The people of Makoko prayed for mercy, but the city ignored them. One night, under a swollen moon, an old fisherman named Bobaton pushed his canoe into the water. His arms, though frail, paddled with the strength of habit. He had fished these waters for 60 years. But that night, his nets came up empty. Frustrated, he laid down his paddle and stared into the black water. Then, the lagoon began to stir. Ripples spread across the surface though no wind blew. Bobaton's canoe rocked violently. From the depths came a voice, soft yet heavy, like the echo of waves in a cave. Bobaton, tell your people. I am awake. The old man froze. His heart pounded as the water glowed faintly beneath his boat. Terrified, he paddled back to shore, shouting that he had heard the voice of the lagoon. But when he told the others, they laughed. Bobaton is old, they said. His mind is tired. Yet within days, strange things began to happen. A businessman brought bulldozers to claim a piece of land near the water. By morning, the machines were found sunk deep into the lagoon, their engines ruined. Another company poured barrels of chemical waste into the water. That same night, the barrels mysteriously floated back, this time in front of their office building in the city. The people of Makoko began to whisper. Children spoke of shadows moving beneath the water. Women said they saw glowing eyes in the waves at night. Fishermen found their nets full again, though only when they prayed before casting them. Then came the great storm. The sky cracked with thunder, and rain poured endlessly. The lagoon swelled, rising higher and higher until houses trembled on their stilts. Families clung to each other, their cries lost in the roar of the storm. But in the midst of the chaos, they saw her. She rose from the water, taller than any house, her body shaped like a woman but made entirely of water and light. Her hair flowed like waves, her skin shimmered like moonlit tides, and her eyes burned with fire. She lifted her arms, and the flood obeyed. The waters gathered strength, sweeping away the mountains of plastic, the barrels of oil, the filth of the city. But the greedy men who had profited from the lagoon's destruction, the businessmen, the corrupt officials, the careless dumpers, they vanished that night. Their cars were found abandoned near the shore. Their names were never spoken again. When morning came, the lagoon was calm, as if nothing had happened. The waters were clear, fish darted beneath the canoes, and children splashed with laughter. Bobaton stood at the shore, tears in his eyes, whispering to the wind. The spirit of Makoko protects us, but only if we protect her. From that day, the people of Makoko no longer treated the lagoon as just water. They treated it as a living being, a guardian, a mother who had given them life. And though the city continued to grow and change, one truth remained. The spirit of Makoko was awake. And she would never again be silent.